I am Dr. Shankar from School of Management, University Science Malaysia. Franchising. What is franchising? Most typical arrangement is business format franchising, in which franchisor transfers to the franchisee a total business method, including production and marketing methods, sales system, procedures, training, and the use of its name. More comprehensive and longer term than licensing. Master franchisor, an independent company authorized to establish, develop, and manage the entire franchising network in its market. Example, McDonald's in Japan. Franchising as an entry strategy. Franchisor provides the franchisee trademark protected business concept, everything needed for its implementation, patent, know-how, training, services, products, and the franchisee provide to the franchisor a lump sum payment, down payment plus royalty, and other markup and contributions like finance charges, sale of related products. Examples of leading international franchises. 7-Eleven. How many of you know 7-Eleven has 61,000 total in the world and it is from Japan. McDonald's, they have so many such as 34,279 franchises. Same goes to Subway, KFC, Pizza Hut, Kumon Mathematic, Burger King, Baskin Robbins, Remax, and Dunkin' Donuts. And you can see in the last column the example of markets. Mostly it covers all over the world, from Asia to Middle East to Latin America, America, Europe, and Africa. Advantages and disadvantages of franchising. What are the advantages of franchisor? Low investment can internationalize quickly to many markets, as we see just now in the table. Low effort, once established, and can grow very fast. Can leverage franchisees' local knowledge. Some of the disadvantages could be maintaining control over franchisees may be difficult. Franchisor has limited control over its assets abroad and risk creating a future competitor. Franchising in emerging markets. China and India are home to more than 2.5 billion people and are promising market for fast food franchising like KFC, Pizza Hut, are big in China. Most residents of developing economies and emerging markets lack sufficient income to patronize restaurants. Most do not live in the major urbanized areas where international franchises are concentrated. Laws in such countries vary and often evolve quickly. Food and eating habits are rooted to the national culture. Successful franchisors carefully study economic, demographic, legal, and cultural dimensions before targeting foreign countries, especially in the emerging market. One of the example can be Yum brand. Yum brand, based in Kentucky, USA, is the owner and operator of several restaurant chains, including KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell. Yum operates about 50,000 fast food outlets, the most worldwide and most as franchises. In 2015, about one half of Yum's revenue came from one country, China. In 2016, Yum spun off the China division to create Yum China, the country's largest restaurant company. In China, Pizza Hut is the largest casual dining restaurant chain, and KFC is the largest fast food chain. Contractual relationship, licensing. We will look at it in the next video. An arrangement in which the owner of intellectual property grants another firm the right to use the property for a specified period of time in exchange for royalties or other compensation. Franchising, arrangement in which the firm allows another right to use an entire business system in exchange for fees, royalties, and other compensation. What is royalty? It is a fee paid periodically to compensate a licensor for the temporary use of its intellectual property, often based on a percentage of gross sales generated from the use of a licensed asset. Another example, fast food and quick service restaurants QSR, popularly known. This is the most famous and widespread sector for franchising. McDonald's, the classic example of franchise model. The vast majority of McDonald's locations worldwide are owned and operated by local independent franchisees who follow the corporate's strict operational guidelines and recipes. Subway, one of the largest franchise networks in the world, allowing individual entrepreneurs to open and run sub sandwich shops using the brand supply chain and marketing. KFC, Pizza Hut, Yum Brands, as we saw earlier, global restaurant chains that expand rapidly across different countries by partnering with local master franchisees who understand the regional markets. 7-Eleven, as we saw earlier, a global convenience store chain that relies heavily on franchising, allowing local operators to run neighborhood stores backed by a globally recognized brand and centralized supply chain. Hayes Hardware, under the retail and convenience stores. Unlike corporate owned retail chains, most Ace Hardware stores are independently owned and operated by local entrepreneurs who pool their buyer power through cooperative franchise structures. Hospitality and hotels, for example, Marriott International and Hilton. While these brands own a few flagship properties, most hotels carrying the Marriott, Sheraton, or Hilton names are owned by independent real estate investors or corporate entities that license the hotel brand and management system. Fitness and wellness. Anytime Fitness, a 24-hour health club franchise that allows local business owners to open and manage gym locations within specific communities. Planet Fitness, another massive gym franchise known for its low cost membership model, scaled globally through independent franchise owners. Finally, Jiffy Lube, a quick lubrication automotive service chain where individual shop owners license the brand to provide oil changes and routine vehicle maintenance. Thank you for listening and see you again in the next video.